Hey guys, it's Jay. So I'm back with a new video, and I have a special guest with me today, and it is Alexa from the channel SweetAlexaLove. I will put her link to her channel down below. Definitely check her out. I didn't make an announcement before, but I am currently in New York. Well, we're currently in New York for KCON. So we decided, like tradition, on my channel, I make a video pretty much how to survive KCON, but this time it's with someone else, so she can give her insights, and she's been to KCONs before as well. So did you want to start?
Yeah, well, I just want to say that I've been to KCON from 2017 till now, so this is my third KCON this year, and this is the the new KCON, because we're actually in New York instead of New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Usually KCON is usually in New Jersey, and they say, oh, it's in New York. It's like, no, it's in Jersey. But it's this time they actually made it happen. So it's for 2 years. Each experience is different. So my first year, I only had convention passes, and the following year, which was last year, was I had concert tickets. And so far, both of them were a great experience. My first KCON was, like, right now, hands down, the best KCON I've ever been to. Even though I looked a mess, I'm not gonna lie. I looked really crazy. I wasn't completely ready because I went to KCON last minute, and the reason why is because Kevin Wu was there, and I was really excited to see him, because as a Kiss Me, I wanted to just see him and see him from like afar. But it's weird because when I went to my first KCON, I actually met Kevin Wu, so very unexpected and very surprising, and I was just very excited. So that was like the highlight of my KCON year. And also at KCON, I met a bunch of YouTubers, and I met a bunch of my friends from online, and I made some new friends too. So it was really exciting. I mostly just went to the panels and just met people, so that was good. So for KCON 2018, that's when like most of the SM artists came. And Jade, you didn't make it to that one, did you?
2018, no. I was in Colorado last year, so I didn't make it last year.
Right, yeah. So that's the year when a lot of SM artists came. So it was Red Velvet, NCT, Super Junior was there, Stray Kids was there too, 101, and Golden Child and Promise 9, and EXID, but they performed S4, so that was, interesting. So that year I went to the concert, and it was really good, but I was mostly there to see Super Junior at the concert. I'm not gonna lie, I do like Super Junior's music, and I always wanted to see them perform live, and I finally got the chance to do that. And also I didn't get any artist engagements for the past 2 years. I'm gonna be honest with you, no artist engagement at all. I just went to the convention and just went to the concert that year, and it was fun. Like I said, same as the year before, met a lot of YouTubers, met a lot of my friends, went to some panels, and it was very fun. And what else did I do? I met Alex Reed, a former member from Rania. So I met her. She was really nice. It was exciting to see her. Because she was just like walking around KCON, and she shocked me when I saw her. She really shocked me when I saw her. And she was wearing like her, she was wearing like my favorite outfit of hers, the food outfit. I think it was like the ice cream one. Yeah, she was wearing that. And yeah, both experience was great.
All right, so that was I'm not used to anyone else giving their insight on KCON. You normally just talk about my experiences. So I guess, since you went last year, what was the experience for buying tickets? Was it difficult for you? Was it easy?
Well, my friend actually bought my tickets, honestly, if I'm gonna be real with you, because I thought for KCON, like, it would be easy to buy tickets because it was like a huge venue, like not a venue, concert venue, I should say, yeah. So I'm like, oh, I don't really care where I sit. See what? I don't really care where I sit, as long as I just can see the stage, I'm good. But I went, like, it was like a few days after tickets went on sale. My friend was like, did you get your concert tickets? I was like, no, I was gonna get it later. Why? And she's like, you have to get it now because tickets are like selling out like crazy, like the good seats. So I was like, oh snap, I can't get them now because I'm at work. So my friend actually bought me my tickets.
Okay, so I think for most people when it comes to buying tickets for KCON in general is the lineup. If the line ain't been popping, people ain't gonna go, period.
You think so?
I think so. I think that's I think for most people that's the defining factor of am I gonna go to KCON? Because if the lineup is not if it's not, you know, popping, people are not gonna go. It's really like that. For me, and it's also for me because, you know what I'm saying, if it's like a lot of people, I mean, most, like, it's gotten better over the years, but I've always felt that LA had way better lineups than New York. Yeah. And I mean, definitely like Japan's lineup has always been good, but yeah, like if you're talking about just the States, yeah, like LA has always been better. Unpopular
opinion, but I feel like they don't really give us the, like, I mean, they do give us good artists, but I feel like they sleep on the East Coast in general. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, it's like, oh, LA, we gotta make sure these certain artists come, and for Japan, we'll do this, and like other, wherever they have KCON, we'll be like, oh, let's get this artist, let's get this, and they're like, when it comes to NY, they're just like, we'll just throw whatever comes in our mind. Like, when like this year, everyone was like really confused, like who Very Very was. I didn't even know who they were.
Oh yeah, they're the new Jellyfish group.
Yeah, I didn't even know Jellyfish released a new group, honestly. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm very asleep or or I just didn't really know. Like, yeah, I mean, for me, I go to KCON just to see some YouTubers and certain people, and like YouTubers and also my friends too, and just have fun. But you know, like this year I'm not going to the concert because obviously I'm not really feeling the lineup. A lot of people are, but me, I'm just not really a fan of the lineup. The only group I want to see is 17, and that's pretty much it. And like, it's like, you know, why go to a concert and see 17 perform like 3 songs when they can just come on tour? Because I know they'll go on tour again. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely for me, like I always look forward to the lineup. And that's usually like, am I gonna go or not? And usually for the most part, the lineup is, I never have an issue with the lineup the time that I've went. Definitely wish I would have went last year, but I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully the people I missed last year, I can catch them again another time. But yeah, like for me, buying tickets, I always have the worst luck with buying tickets for concerts because it's either before I get paid or when I have to work. And literally, I'm at KCON, I'm not at KCON, but I'm at work, and the day for so tickets went on sale right after I came back to work from BTS. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, like how am I going to buy my ticket? I got to work, blah, blah, blah. And it was like a half an hour before I got off of work. So I'm like literally on my break. I'm on the phone with my mom. And luckily, honestly, getting my ticket for KCON this year was like the easiest experience. Usually I'm really stressed out and like I don't get the ticket I really want, blah blah blah, but luckily it didn't take me long to like go through the queue on Ticketmaster and all this other stuff. So it was literally like just smooth sailing, thank God. Well, hopefully I have more luck like that for concerts in the future. So the next thing I guess is preparing. So this is my first time staying in the city for KCON because normally KCON is in Newark and I don't live too far from Newark, so I usually just take the bus or Uber downtown. this is my first time staying, so we were trying to find a hotel, and we're in New York, and I mean there's lots of hotels out here, but a lot of them are they're very expensive. So I think the best thing, if you're trying to come stay in the city, if you can't stay in the city, try to at least stay in like Jersey City, Newark if possible, Hoboken, like anything close to the city where you don't have to travel far. But yeah, trying to find a cheap hotel in New York that's not like busted and all that is very hard to find. So it took us a minute to find this hotel that we're staying at. So we're staying at the Row NYC. So it's literally in distance of both the Garden and the Javits Center, which is great. And then we're like by lots of places for food and stuff like that. So everything we need is right where we are, and we're like really like around the corner from Times Square. So like I said, it's very convenient. We were fortunate enough to get this hotel. And another thing when booking hotels, I know most people try like, places like Trivago and Booking.com, but try actually booking from the website, because that's what I did for our room. I booked on the website, and they had an online deal, and it was actually cheaper than going through Booking.com and stuff like that. So definitely that's like a tip to book a hotel. Try actually getting it from the website.
Yeah.
Then
and book it right away too.
Yeah. Like, if you have, and another thing when you're booking it was when you're trying to book. Well, I think the main thing when you're trying to do a trip, whether it's to a concert or anything like that, if you're going with multiple people, you gotta make sure people are able to go. Now I understand things happen last minute, people have to like not go, which is fine, things happen, but the earlier they give you notice, the better. But nothing's worse than last minute someone has to like, oh, I can't go and stuff like that. So hopefully, if you're going with multiple people, make sure you got kind of like all your ducks in order.
Yeah, for me, my first KCON, I actually went last minute too, and it's because when they announced Kevin, I was like, oh because like at first I wasn't gonna go because like I wasn't really feeling the lineup, so I was like, I'll go next year. But when they said, oh, Kevin's coming, I was like, oh shit. And then my friend Morgan, she asked if I could go to if she wanted me to go to KCON with her. I was like, yeah. And I think she asked me like 2 weeks or a week before KCON, and it was kind of like I was kind of like rushing, and my mom was like, where are you staying at, who's this person, blah 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 blah, and it was like kind of like a headache. And also it was like my first time traveling by myself, so it was something.
Yeah, so definitely when it's stuff like that, you kind of want to be prepared. And I mean, I guess packing wise, it's just pretty much how you want to pack, pretty much. I feel like not less is better, but only pack what's necessary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't pack unnecessary shit, because that's a lot of stuff, especially if you're going to be like, flying or taking a bus or taking a train. You don't want to, because like my suitcase, it doesn't seem like I have a lot of shit, but it is quite heavy. And I had to literally lug this shit up a flight of stairs at Penn Station. That was not the move. So yeah, like just try to pack as light as you can, but don't also have like 80 bags, because that's how you lose shit. Mm-hmm. So just kind of like I said, only pack what's necessary. So obviously a necessary amount of clothes. Always pack an extra, set of clothes, because you never know what can happen. Of course, your essentials, your toothbrush, your toothpaste, blah, blah, blah. Also...
backup charger.
Yeah, definitely chargers. You definitely need chargers. I have 2, but I also have like iHome thing where I can plug up multiple ports. So that's definitely definitely a lifesaver instead of having to bring a whole bunch of chargers. So... you can find that pretty much anywhere. It's like iHome, so that's fine. Mm-hmm. So let's see, anything else?
Do you want to just like talk about the convention?
Yeah, so obviously the convention, if I don't normally check in per se, not normally, because I always end up missing the time for check-in. So check-in is usually the day before KCON, and it's only early check-ins for a few hours. I would only say if you want to do early check-in, I feel like it's only if you're like for diamond or like diamond, platinum. Or P1. Anything else, I really feel like you shouldn't. It's not necessary for you to check in early, because especially if you have a seat, it's just we have a seat. And now how they do it now, where like your ticket, you don't get a chance for a high touch or anything. You have to buy that separate, which I'll discuss in a second. So, and also, let's see. So now of course you have to buy your ticket online. So now this year they upped it now to $30, which is like, eh.
And here's a funny thing: we tried to buy my ticket, and somehow I didn't get it. The first time I tried to buy my ticket, like it wouldn't go through, like it wouldn't make the transaction. So I'm like, I tried like a bunch of times and it would not go through. So Jade bought my ticket, and I never got the email. So I don't know what was up with that.
Yeah, so that's something we're going to have to do in the morning when we go there. Hopefully it can be resolved somehow when we go there, and we let them know, hey, it was paid for, but she didn't get the confirmation. Hopefully we can figure it out when we get there.
If not, then I'm going to have to buy my ticket.
Hopefully not. But, like I said, early check-in, I feel like it's only necessary if you're like diamond, platinum, or P1 standing. That's it. And I think that's another way, and I know also people use that time to kind of do like trades or buy, stuff for the artist engagements and stuff like that. I don't do artist engagements because I just think they're kind of not worth the money.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Also never done an artist engagement either. I have friends who done artist engagement. So last year, my friends Annie and Nicole, they had high touch to see Pentagon and Stray Kids, and for them being a big fan of Stray Kids and Pentagon, they had the time of their life. They enjoyed it. But from what I've been seeing, it's just like basically a high five and go. But at the same time, I can't really tell you how to spend your money if you like, because like you're talking to a girl who spent like $600 on BAP at a concert just to meet them. But I can't, like I said, if you want to spend that much money to like meet them, be my guest. But from what I've been seeing like in videos, it's just like a high five and go.
Yeah, so I never do artist engagements. If I'm gonna spend that money, I'd rather do a fan signing, which by the way, ATEEZ is doing a fan signing in New York this weekend on Sunday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Are you going?
Nah, it's during I was doing a concert. Yeah, it's from like 5 to 8:30, so it's going to be during the concert.
Oh, that's nice of them.
But even though there was drama with the trying to get into the high touch, with the fan signing, but they are doing one this weekend. So for those who bought the albums from My Music Taste, you were hopefully you were able to get into the fan signing, and I don't know where it's going to be held, but yeah, they're going to be doing one Sunday in New York. So I would rather spend my money on that than just high-fiving people and all that other shit. And another thing, I guess, for the convention is the panels. I honestly, if you're going to go to the convention, try to go to as many panels as you can. All the panels are diverse. They are, a lot of fun, discussions, stuff like that. I don't normally do the workshops, but, we have the workshops, we have the dance workshops. So if you're a dancer, this is right up your alley, and you can kind of, learn the choreo to some of your favorite K-pop songs, and they have like beauty workshops and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun, and that's when a lot of YouTubers do panels and stuff like that. Of course, most of the people that's been doing YouTube for a while is going to be there doing panels and stuff like that. And there's like other different types of panels. But yeah, I would definitely say if you're gonna go to the convention, definitely try the panels. I would at least go to like one, just one, like you know, just at least one.
Yeah, panels are very fun. So last year, the most fun panel I've been to was Courtney and Jasmine. They did the Opa versus Onion event. It was basically like saying, oh, who is the best dancer, who has the best company, who was the best visuals. And it's funny because you see all these fans roasting each other. It's like the funniest thing ever. And my friend CD won a round, so it was like who is the best vocalist, and I was on his team, and we choose Ailey, and the other team chose KCON. And if you go to my YouTube channel, if you go like, I don't know what it was called, the shade that happened at KCON, you'll find it, and you'll see how my friend handled that situation. So it's really fun. And if you do go to the panels, and there are YouTubers there, you can easily meet them. Like, well, of course, after the panel, of course, and if they're not like in a rush to do something. And it's really interesting because most of the YouTubers I've met, they're really nice and genuine. So they do like a Q&A. I know last year Edward did like a Q&A at his panel. Edward Avila, not to say that. I'm not sure if he's doing one this year. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If you go to KCON, you're going to see a lot of YouTubers. Absolutely, you're going to see a lot of YouTubers. Not necessarily all of them are going to do panels, but they are going to go. So if you are looking forward to seeing your favorite YouTuber, whether it's a reaction channel or a beauty, channel or covers, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be at KCON. And like I said, not all of them are going to be doing panels. Some will just be going to go just to go. So, just if you're looking forward to that certain person, just, stay tuned to their, social media, and they'll say like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to KCON New York, I'm going to go to KCON LA, and, there's your chance to run into them. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of YouTubers there this year.
Yeah. Also, if you really want to get to their panel, like, make sure you get there early.
Yeah, get there early so you can get it. Definitely good to see.
And like when I went to Dre's and Hey It's Faye and Whitney's panel, it was packed. And also what other? Oh yeah, Kevin's from when he did his panel in 2017. It was like, I knew it was gonna be packed, so I got there like hella early.
Yeah, and definitely for certain people, definitely get there early. Like London Noise, when I went 2017, it was pretty packed. I really enjoyed that one, and they broke down how they did Monster. I don't know who the producer they're gonna have this year, but I'm definitely want to check that out because I like, seeing producers side on how they make, certain songs and stuff like that. So buying merch. I'm telling you now, if you plan on buying merch at KCON, you're going to be spending a lot of money. Because the average for albums is at least $25. That's the minimum for K-pop albums at KCON. Period. And so if you're going to spend a lot of money. So if that's your mission, have a lot of money on you, have cash and cards. I think most these places now, they take both. When I first went, the first KCON I went to, I don't think they had that option at that time where you can like pay with cards, like the Square thing. I don't think that was out yet. I'm not sure. But yeah, so just in case, just have cash and card on you, if you know what I'm saying, just to have, both options. But you're going to spend a lot of money. Food is expensive. So, honestly, I don't think we're going to be allowed to go in and out of the Javits Center. I'm not sure because it's my first time going to the Javits Center. So I'm expecting the food to be expensive and things like that. Now, when it was in Newark, there was options. Like I always tell people all the time, you don't have to eat at the Prudential Center. There's literally a Chipotle right around the corner. There's McDonald's, there's Whole Foods, there's Subway. Well, there was a Subway. There's, a pizza spot. Just so many places in Newark, but in the Javits Center, they'll probably have like a food court there. But yeah, I'm expecting to have to pay, unfortunately, a lot of money for food and drinks.
Yeah, I wouldn't spend money at the concert. Like at the I wouldn't do it because my friend Paulo, he bought beer and it was like almost $10.
Don't buy alcohol. Yeah, alcohol is expensive as hell, so don't really buy unless you really want to. But I wouldn't buy alcohol at the venue because alcohol is usually pretty expensive. I don't remember how much. Yeah, I think like the same from when I went to MetLife for BTS. Yeah, I think a bottle of beer was like $10, $12. I'm like, shit, hell no. Let's see, anything else? So this is gonna be our first time in actually indoors. So one thing I was going to mention is to definitely stay hydrated and have sunscreen because it usually gets hot out here when they have KCON. But since it's inside this year, I don't think we really have to worry about being sunburned, but still just be hydrated. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be walking around and stuff for hours, so that's one thing that's important. And and then another thing, just with the convention, just have fun.
Yeah. Oh, also, another advice that I've heard people doing, if you're going to the convention, please don't stay in line for the concert all day. You're basically wasting money. Don't do that.
What do you mean,
I remember one year when BTS came, that was 2016. A lot of armies were waiting in line the whole day, during the convention and until the concert started.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's mostly for people who are if you have P1 standing, that's one thing. But if you have a seat, then there's no point. Just, you know what I'm saying, you can come whenever, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, like I said, I understand people waiting in line and stuff all day, because of the fact that, they have diamond, platinum, and all the stuff. Another thing with KCON is the diamond and platinum packages. I've always said that I think those are insanely overpriced, and they definitely upped the prices for them this year. Not surprised. I don't know I never met anyone that's ever done either package, but
I have.
Oh, you have?
My friend Morgan, she did diamond, I think, for 2 years now. I think she's doing platinum this year, but she has done diamond the past 2 years, as far I remember. She says she enjoyed it. So she said she went backstage, she met the idols and stuff, but other than that, I'm not quite sure what she did what else happened. She just told me that she had a good time, and everyone usually has their different opinions, but I just only know hers for right now. And I think Annie did platinum last year because she wanted to be near Stray Kids, I think. I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, it may not be for Alexa and I, but, it may be for other people. In my opinion, if I'm spending $1,700-$1,800, I can just go to Korea for that much.
Yeah, I still think that's, very ridiculous. And plus, the fact that they made it higher,
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, I think they upped it another, $200. I'm like, yeah, nah. No, I just think that's absolutely ridiculous in my grand opinion. But that's just for me.
Same.
But like I said, everyone else, everyone's not gonna have the same opinion as us, and that's completely fine. But just make sure, it's really worth you spending all that money. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people wasting their money and they don't enjoy themselves. You know what I'm saying? Just hopefully you get what you pay for, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so we kind of broke down, buying the tickets, going to the conventions, checking in, all of the stuff. So just basically the concert part. Concert stuff is just basic stuff for concerts. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have to go deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Try to, so being the fact that it is in 2 different locations this year, definitely try to get there as early as you can. You know what I'm saying? Obviously enjoy the convention, but also give yourself enough time to get to the venue
If you don't have seating.
Yeah, if you don't have seating. Yeah, if you have seating, you can just go whenever, but you don't have to rush. But if you are like I say, diamond and platinum and P1 standing, definitely give yourself time to get to the venue, so where you can get like a decent spot and whatnot. For us regular folks that's going to be seating this year, you don't really have to rush, you know what I'm saying? Also, you know what to bring, what not to bring, and stuff like that. That's, like I said, it's just basic concert, rules and whatnot. And then also just enjoy the show, just have fun, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're not familiar with everybody, hell, somebody you don't know, they may become your new fave, who knows? It's really just have fun. Really have fun, you know what I'm saying? Even if the people besides you just kind of sit there the whole time, to hell with them, just enjoy yourself and have fun.
Have the time of your life, man.
Right, you paid all that money to go, so definitely have fun. So, I mean, I guess that's just pretty much it. Like, I mean, there's really not much really to add, just how to, just to go about going through KCON, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, buying tickets and, booking, preparing for travel and packing and checking in and the convention and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So it's a long video, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you are going to KCON New York, I hope you have a great time. And if you're going to KCON LA later on, again, I hope you have a great time. Have fun. Be safe. Please be safe. And hydrated.
And don't do drugs.
Yeah. And stay out of trouble. But yeah. We're gonna get out of here
because we gotta sleep.
We gotta get up.
We gotta get up tomorrow, and I gotta do Jade's makeup.
Yeah, so we got a busy day tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.